Hey Horror Squad, this is my, you guys are doing my Bloody Valentine review, the original, so let's get this going. Yes, my Bloody Valentine, right here. Yeah, obviously, yeah, this movie is like, I'm reviewing My Bloody Valentine, 1981. Okay, so, great. One of the best, I think this is my favorite slasher of all time. It's My Bloody Valentine. It's my number 3, yeah, it's my third favorite movie of all time, so. 1981, directed by George Mihalka. Yes. But, well, obviously I was born in 82, so I didn't see this in the theater when it came out. It did not come out like in uncut. With the film was, even without the scenes that they cut out of this, the movie was still fucking awesome, even though they cut a lot of the stuff out, and they cut a lot out. This film was still fucking awesome, even though that the kills were like. This is by Paramount, same as the Friday the 13th, 1 to 8, which they did the same thing to this movie as they did to those, which was cut the gore, a lot of gore out of the films. Which was, yeah. So, the plot is, the killer looks badass. He's got a miner. He's a miner. Well, they show you how this happens at the start of the film, you know. There's like a group of miners working. I think it was the night of the Valentine. It was Valentine's Day that a whole bunch of these men were working, and I guess the supervisors. One of the miners was Harry Warden that was working on Valentine's Day, and the supervisors didn't want to be down there. They wanted to go to the Valentine's Day party, and they're like, fuck this. So they actually fucking left the men down in the fucking mines to go to this fucking Valentine's Day dance, and I guess something happened with the, forgot to bleed the lines in the, forgot to bleed the lines in the mines. And I guess an explosion happened, and a whole bunch, and the miners got trapped down there. So Harry, they dig. There's like a whole, they got fucking like, fuck, they're trapped down there. Fucking rocks were like caved in on them. They do, a whole bunch of men were digging. They were digging to see who's left in there, and there's, and they get through, and all they see is Harry Warden like eating the flesh off the other miner. So Harry was the only one survived because he was eating the flesh off the rest of his co-workers. I was like, holy fuck, man. Harry was like, he had to, man, to survive. So, but he like went ballistic. He went like freaking insane. So they took him to a insane asylum or something. I think that, yeah. Because he was like, he's like, ah! He was like fucking insane by then. Because what he had to do, man, that fucking flipped his lid. So, yeah, like, I liked the plot and everything, man. It was pretty neat. You know, Harry Warden. Yeah, the first time I saw this film, it was really fucking, I don't know, I just fell in love with the film as soon as I saw it. Of course, yeah, it wasn't the goriest film. Well, it would have been. Well, the stuff that they added back into this was, holy shit. But yeah, the first time I seen it, I still loved the film, even though it wasn't that fucking gory. This movie had everything, man. It had great atmosphere, great director, George Mihalka, great characters. You cared for all the characters. So years later, the town of Valentine, yeah, the town's even called Valentine's Bluff. What's going down there in Valentine's Day Bluff? So at the start, we see two miners going in the mine. Obviously, one of them's a woman, and the other's like, I think, Harry Warden. And you know, they're making out. You know, she takes all the miner gear off. She's like, they're making out, and she's trying to take Harry Warden's mask off, and he's like, no. So yeah, and he takes his pickaxe while she's like feeling him up and stuff. It was weird, man. She's like grabbing the part of the gas mask and like going up and down with her hands like that. Well, not up and down, but yeah, you know. Yeah. And he grabs the pickaxe, puts it right in the wall, and he grabs her. Harry grabs that girl. It never says who that girl was. I guess she was just some girl. I don't know. But he grabs her and he like impales her right on the frickin' pickaxe. This is one of the deaths that was cut, obviously. But yeah, I'll get into the deaths later. But yeah, fucking awesome. Impales her, puts like he does get her right in the heart, because we see that in the when the footage is actually put back in. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, like the main characters. After that, the main characters are like PJ, Jesse Haniger. So his name is Jesse TJ Haniger. You got Axel Palmer, those two, and you got Sarah, who Axel and PJ are like fighting over. Apparently, PJ left years ago. He left Sarah behind, and he didn't say where he was going or what he was doing. And he never wrote any letters or nothing. He just took off for some reason. They still don't explain why he took off, or why did he take off. But they do talk about why. Well, he didn't say why he did it, but well, he said I had to get out or something, but he didn't say why, really. But yeah, so when he left, I guess Axel started dating Sarah. So when TJ came back, yeah, things went to shit. So those two used to be good friends. Now they're fucking fighting over Sarah. And you got Sarah's best friend Patty and her boyfriend Hollis, that chubby guy with the mustache. Just fucking awesome characters, man. Just Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. So yeah, they're gonna throw a Valentine's Day party, and the first one in like a whole bunch of years. They said since that accident with Harry and the miners. So just badass characters. Like I said, just the atmosphere, and it was just awesome. So obviously they're planning this dance, and Harry starts killing again. This even had a awesome fucking song at the end of the credits too. It was pretty cool. It's actually a catchy song. It fit perfect for the movie. So yeah. So these they actually find the body. Well, yeah, they find the body, and they go. They're at the morgue or something, and this guy comes out with that girl that Harry impaled at the start. He has her heart in this like bowl. He's like, looks like a butcher ripped this thing out. He's like, what's going on at Halloween Bluffs? They're like, remember Harry Warden? He's like, who wouldn't? Those were terrible murders. Says, well, guys, he picks up the heart and says, well, guys, I think I got your answer. It looks like Harry Warden's back in town. Yeah, he just like ripped her freaking heart out. That's what Harry does too in this film. He like rips your heart out, and he sends the heart, and he puts the heart in Valentine heart-shaped boxes, which I thought was fucking pretty cool. Well, that's where they got the heart from, because there's a package for TJ's father, who is the mayor. So he opens it, and it's that woman's heart. And Harry has these notes that he writes too, these poems, which are pretty fucking cool. So yeah, TJ comes back. You know, his father has him working in the mines again. So yeah, and there's the bartender, the crazy bartender. His name's Happy. They call him Happy. Fucking awesome guy. I love the bartender, man. He was pretty cool. You know, he's telling a story when all the people are there. The teens are there. I don't think they were quite teenage. I think they're more middle, in the mid-20s. I think these kids were. Yeah, I think they're in their mid-20s or something. Yeah, but they're at the bar, Happy, crazy son of a bitch, Happy. He's like obsessed with the story on what happened to Harry Warden. He's like telling it, and they don't believe it. They're saying, "Oh, that's fucking horse shit, Happy. It's you and that freaking damn legend." And so they make fun of Happy because he's like telling the truth. He's like, and it's got this this other character called Howard Landers. He likes to play pranks and shit. You know, he's down to earth, but he likes to play all these fucking pranks and shit. Like when they're in that the town hall where they're gonna have that Valentine's Day dance, he like puts blood on himself and makes it look like he's like had like an injury or something. He comes downstairs and stares at there's this old lady. What the fuck is her name? She's the one that owns the laundromat. Mabel. Yeah, that's her name. Mabel. Yeah. He came out with blood like dripping down his head, and she like freaks out and like throws the boxes of stuff all over the ground because he scared her. Anyways, the bartender's like, says, beware of what you make fun of, you little asshole. Fucking Howard's like, who? He's Happy's like, you. Piss on the fucking Harry Warden, will they? So he knows that they're gonna have that. Well, the dance is canceled now because of the package the mayor got with that young girl at the start's heart. So they're canceling the. Well, Harry put a note in there saying there will be more murders if you have this dance. So the mayor's like, fuck this, we gotta fucking cancel this dance so this doesn't happen again. Just phenomenal stuff. Like I said, man, the script was well written. Written by John Biard, which is, yeah, like I said, I just love everything about this movie. So Happy knows, and TJ comes up with this idea of let's have our own party in the mines. So then Happy, TJ goes to Happy and says, we're gonna have this party, and don't you go telling nobody. So Happy doesn't tell anybody, so I guess he goes there and like puts this he sets up a trap that would scare them, like a fake body. So when they open a door, it's like a fake dummy that's dressed up like Harry. So when they open a door, Harry like swings the pickaxe like this when the door opens, and when he pushes the door back in, it goes like this. So when they open it, it'll go try to scare them. It was pretty fucking clever, come to think of it. That was a neat little fucking idea Happy had there, man. Turned out cool, but then he was like, he was all happy and shit. So he keeps opening the door. He's like having a kick out of it, man. He keeps opening the door to make sure and it works pretty good. He's like, ah! He's having a fucking ball doing that, man. Keeps opening the door, shutting it, and he says, how about one more time? So he opens it, and it's the real Harry, not the dummy. So Harry puts a pickaxe up right through his chin, and it comes right out his eye. Now, the theatrical release that we've been watching for years before the uncut edition we finally got, it didn't show anything, but uncut, it showed the pickaxe come right out through his eye socket, pierced right through his eye, coming out right through his eye, and he's like, Harry's dragging his body, but he's like dragging his body by the pickaxe, just dragging him. It was fucking awesome. I think in the film that would have to be my favorite kill, which is Happy's death. That was just awesome, man. Pickaxe right up through the chin, up through the mouth, boom, out his eye socket. That was just fucking awesome. So, yeah, so there goes Happy. Just awesome. And Harry Warden, he kills Mabel. She's at the laundromat doing laundry, and Harry comes in. He like kills her. He grabs Mabel. She's trying to run away, but he grabs her, and he has a pickaxe. So I'm assuming it doesn't show him killing her. Just later on, it shows. There's a police officer too. The Chief Newbie. So yeah, he goes there. He finds Mabel in the fucking dryer. Her fucking corpse comes popping out, and it's going. That says another. I think all these deaths were like cut out, but my God, when you see the uncut version of My Bloody Valentine, you'll be fucking shocked on how much they cut out. It was holy fuck, man. I was like stunned when I first seen all the uncut footage. I was like, my God, fuck. uh, yeah, I am very surprised, and I'm happy that they actually found the footage. I thought it would be fucking lost, like they say in the Friday the 13th movies. They're saying, you know, they said, oh, the footage, like the footage for Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. I think the footage was thrown out. They just threw out the fucking uncut footage. All the fucking negatives and everything. Yeah, all... Now, if they didn't throw that out, we would have had a special edition of Part 7, The New Blood. But now, all we got is those shitty fucking VHS quality that John Beekler has. But anyway, yeah, that was my point, saying, I'm fucking grateful that that didn't happen to My Bloody Valentine. They actually found the fucking footage. I think the producer... One of the producers, John Dunning and Andre Link, I think John Dunning found it. Found the footage in his office or something. He's cleaning his office out or something. And he found the footage. He was like, holy shit. Which was awesome. Yeah. So the footage is actually put back in this edition. They have it where they put it back in the film, so you got an option here where you can watch the deleted footage separately as a special feature or as part of the film. For being like 1981, the footage is in pretty good shape. There's still a little bit of grain in the footage of the deleted footage, but not as bad as what I thought if they did find it, which they did. So yeah, like I said, great kills. So Hollis and that, they're all in the mines. He takes the girls, and he takes Howard. The guy's name's Mike. Yeah, Mike. And their girlfriends with him. He takes Sarah, Patty, a whole bunch with him down in the mines. TJ comes out and tells him not to go down there, and he fucking does it anyway. He just goes down there. So, yeah, while they're in the mines, Harry kills there's this other couple making out in the back. Where the shower room is and stuff. There's Sylvia and John, her boyfriend John. He goes back to get a beer because Sylvia says, we need more beer. He goes and gets some. While he goes and gets some, Harry gets Sylvia, picks her up. He grabs her. She's like screaming and kicking and stuff. He picks her up and impales the back of her head on one of the showers. So that was another death that I loved too. So my favorite deaths would have to be Happy or Sylvia's, man. Those are the two most, Anyways, Harry impales her head on the back of the shower head, which is, yeah, and like pushes it and it comes out through her mouth, so the water's like shooting out of her mouth. It's like that was pretty. I gotta admit, that was a fucking awesome kill. All these kills are awesome, man. Fuck. And uncut, yeah, you actually see her and pushing her head in there, and blood's like pouring out of her fucking nose and mouth. It's dripping onto Harry's boots. And he's got her. So, yeah, so that was a great death too, man. And she's just like hanging there. So John comes back, finds her body. And he's like, fuck, I don't think this guy's ever the same again. When he saw his girlfriend Sylvia like impaled on the shower head. Fuck, he fucking lost it, man. Yeah, like I said, you probably would never be the same again. Because he was out of it. He didn't, he's like, comes running into the party. He's like, he's talking fucking gibberish. Fucking guy like shitting bricks. And that's when everybody's. And Harry killed this other guy. He dunks his head into this boiling water of. They're boiling hot dogs, and he dips his head into the fucking pot. And it had this fucking awesome fucking view of the camera showing his face, like his skin starting to boil and like get burned and starts to, the skin starting to peel and shit. It's pretty cool how they did that. So, but the fucker just sticks his head in a pot full of boiling hot dogs. Awesome. And Harry sticks him in the fridge, and I guess one of the girls find his body in the fridge with his face is all fucking bloody and peeled and just sweet. So yeah, everybody freaks out, and that's all Harry kills up there. Then down in the mine, TJ tells Axel, well, TJ and Axel, before all this happened, they started fighting. Then TJ and Axel start fighting because Sarah's gonna fucking leave Axel to go back with TJ again. So that started a fucking fist fight in there. Fucking Hollis, he grabs them. This was before they went down to the mine, so he's like, would you guys fucking knock it off? Right. So, yeah. But anyways, now that they found that one guy's body in the fridge, and fucking John comes running because he's freaking out saying that Sylvia's killed. And they're like, get the fuck out of here! Harry Warden's here! Get the fuck out! And TJ fucking tells Axel that Sarah, Hollis, Patty, and Harriet and Mike are all down there, Howard. So they go down there trying to get them. Harry Warden. And here's, then Harriet and John are, they stop and go a different way. They tell Hollis that they're gonna, like, look around a bit. Meanwhile, they're gonna fucking make out. So, Harry Warden actually, you don't see Harry kill Harriet and Mike. But you see the aftermath of this. He has this big long fucking drill bit that he impaled the two with. And that looked uncut. They actually zoomed in on the aftermath for a couple more seconds. So that was pretty cool. Just awesome. Harry Warden. And he's in the mine. Yeah, like I said, he impaled those two with the fucking. That was a big ass fucking drill bit that he impaled them with. That was cool. Would have been cool to actually see him actually kill them. But that's cool. Then Hollis says we can't leave without Mike and Harriet. I'll go look for them. He's like, Howard, you stay with the girls. Protect the girls. Howard's like, oh shit. He's like all fucking scared and excuse me. Yeah, Howard's all scared and everything, so Hollis, he goes looking for Mike and Harriet, which he does find. And that's when we see the aftermath of the drill bit, like, impaled through Mike and Harriet. And Hollis like starts to freak out. He's like, covers his mouth like this. He's like, he's like fucking shocked. He turns around, and this light shines on Hollis. And it's like Harry. He's got this fucking... This is another great death, man. I'm telling you, man. They fucking nailed it with the death scenes in this fucking awesome film. He's got this nail gun, and he fucking, like, shoots Hollis, like, how many times in the face with the nail gun. And he's like... Just Hollis's reaction was pretty fucking disturbing. He's like... His face is like... Oh... After getting shot in the face. His fucking face was just... It was just... His reaction was pretty fucking disturbing. Well, I guess so, after being shot in the head with a fucking nail gun. Good, anyways. So... the guy's still stumbling. He doesn't fall down, but... He makes his way back to Patty, Howard, and Sarah. But then that's when he actually died. He actually collapsed and finally died. But I gotta say, after being shot how many times in the face with a nail gun, he was still on his fucking feet until, for a good length of time. Then they're checking out his body. Patty's freaking out because he's fucking Hollis is fucking dead. Then they see this miner coming towards them, smashing the light bulbs with the pickaxe. Awesome. Howard freaks out, and he starts running, man. So Harry goes the other way to go hunt down Howard. Fucking. So TJ and Axel actually find... They don't find Howard because Harry, they find Patty and Sarah. Well, Axel finds them first, and Axel's taking Sarah and that with them. And they hear somebody coming. And they think it's Harry, so fucking Axel picks up this big fucking log. And when he comes, he like swings and smacks. It was fucking TJ walking. They thought it was Harry. And like Axel smacked him right in the gut with a big log. He's like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Sorry, I thought you were Harry. Do I look like Harry? Just fucking... I just love that, man. He's like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Sorry, I thought you were Harry. Do I look like Harry? So... good stuff. Then all four of them said, he's like, TJ's like, where's Howard? He said, he took off running. He's like, that idiot. He's never gonna find his way out of here by himself. So they go climb, the elevator doesn't work to go down into the mine, so to get back up from the mine, so they gotta climb this big ladder. So all four of them are climbing up, and that's when this body drops down by a fucking noose, and it was Howard's dead body getting hung. This was an awesome effect, even uncut. It shows Howard's body getting hung, and as soon as the impact, the rope like snapped, it tore his body right off his fucking head. And his body, this was a cool fucking camera shot. It showed down below the ladder. It just showed Howard's dead body just fucking hit the fucking bottom. Just fucking boom. That was just a fucking beautiful fucking shot. I love that impact, and just his body just hit it. Boom. Then his fucking severed head still hanging with the fucking rope. You see the fucking extra gore, like inside where his fucking blood's like dripping out of his neck wound from being decapitated. awesome. Like I said, man, Jesus Christ, this movie is just fucking awesome. Slasher, man. The kills are pretty fucking inventive. So Howard's dead. Then they go back down the ladder. Because at the top, they're saying fucking Harry must be at the top. Since he threw fucking Howard down on a fucking rope. Hung the poor bastard. So they go back down. Then they make it. Then they're going another way, but it said caution, be careful walking by, because there's just like this pit, this water pit or something. It's like 60 feet deep, and if you fall down there, there's no getting back up. They said too late for Axel now, because Axel said shh. He tells them to stay there, and he'll go check it out first. And they hear a crack. And TJ and that looking, and you see the fucking mining helmet in the water. And you see bubbles come up from the surface. They said, oh fuck. She's like, we can't just leave Axel here. It's too late for him now. There's nothing I can do. It's 60 feet deep. So I think then they go again. TJ said, then I think rocks fall on TJ too, so that leaves the girls by themselves. But TJ comes back later on, but it's just the girls, and the girls are going another way. And as soon as Patty turns around the corner, Harry grabs a pickaxe and impales her right through the gut with the pickaxe. And she's like, oh, fucking great stuff. I'm telling you, man, they fucking nailed it with the deaths, man. I know, like, if you watch this theatrical version, you won't get as much as the effects, but my god, even without the gore, this movie's fucking amazing. Just, characters are just awesome. So, Patty's dead now. And TJ, it's down to TJ, and because he finds Sarah again, and I guess his head was bleeding because one of the rocks fell on him and knocked him out or something. So it's just TJ, Sarah, and Harry Warden. Here he comes. They start fighting in these mine carts going by. So they're in there, and Harry's following them. He jumps in the cart and comes after them. Then after that, they jump out and they start fighting. Sarah throws TJ a shovel so he can protect himself from the pickaxe. And they're having a fight. Then they go into this little mining room. Where they're fighting, and Harry takes a swing at Sarah, and he misses. Or he took a swing at TJ. He hit this one of the logs that are holding that roof up, and when he takes it off, it fucking collapses. And he's gonna stab. Then Harry pulls out a knife. And he's gonna stab one of them, but Sarah jumps up and takes the mining mask off, and it's revealed that Axel's the killer. All this time, not Harry. Because later on they find out that Harry Warden actually died like 2 years ago in the psychiatric ward. So apparently in Axel, at the start it showed Axel's father getting killed. Because Axel's father was the one that, I think Axel's father was one of the supervisors that left the party. So Harry found him and fucking tore his heart out. And Axel, when he was a little kid, he saw Harry kill his father, so that traumatized him. So that's why Axel's doing the killings. So then this whole bunch of rocks fall on Axel. And that's it for and that's pretty much it. Then chief newbie in all these miners he's got to help. They're like taking. It's revealed that Axel's the killer. So they're like, they see Axel's hand because he's buried and his hand's still sticking out, and all the miners are like taking rocks out trying to find him, and Axel's stuck. So you see Axel take a fucking. So Sarah, she's like, he's alive. Sarah runs back. She's like, Sarah, I have to see him. She sees his hand, but then fucking Axel's hand grabs her real tight by the arm. And you see Axel taking his knife and he's cutting his arm off to free himself because he's trapped. So that's his only way to get away, is to cut off his fucking arm with a knife. And he does that, and he threatens him. He says, Hanniger, see you in hell, Hanniger. I'll be back. Harry. I'm coming, Harry. This whole fucking town's going to fucking die. Sarah, be my bloody Valentine. He starts fucking laughing. This guy's fucking one crazy son of a bitch, man. I'll be back, you bastards. This whole town's gonna fucking die. That was pretty fucking freaky shit. But they never did make a sequel, so and it just fades to black, showing Axel hobbling away. He's like hobbling away. He got away too, man. Like he said, they set that up for a sequel, and they said, "I'll be back, you bastards." But why they didn't do a sequel is beyond me. But this movie is just fucking phenomenal. There is nothing bad I can say about this movie. It's all perfect. I rate this movie like fucking 10 out of 10. Perfect. Flawless victory for fucking My Bloody Valentine. Great characters, like I said, atmosphere, awesome. The kills are just fucking inventive, and fucking the effects were amazing. We finally got the special edition. They did a remake of this. So that's why we got the special edition. So thank God for the remake, or else we wouldn't have got this. Lionsgate released this video. This Blu-ray. You can also get this on DVD too. Lionsgate released this because Paramount didn't anymore or something. Still got their symbol on it, but I don't think Paramount would have did that. But thank God for Lionsgate, because Lionsgate did the remake, so they said, yeah. Yes. It says special edition. This is a great fucking Blu-ray. The video quality on this is fucking awesome. Like I said, the deleted footage, extra gore. On Blu-ray, it's still a little bit grainy, but it's still fucking amazing job they did. So, Blu-ray is gorgeous. This is an alternate. I love this picture of Harry ripping the fucking heart. I like the original cover art too, but I like this picture too. I like this cover too. So they didn't mess up the cover too much. So yeah, special edition. This has got no commentary on it. It's got Bloodlust, My Bloody Valentine, and the Rise of the Slasher Film. It's got Bloodlines, an interactive horror film history of the slasher films. Director, cast, and deleted footage, and introductions by the cast, the director, producer, John Dunning. So thank God for John Dunning finding the footage, because this is fucking awesome slasher. And my other favorite slasher of all time, which is so My Bloody Valentine, one of my favorite slashers of all time. Same with Prom Night, which is actually getting a special Blu-ray DVD release by Synapse Films, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, I didn't mean to throw that in, guys. I'm just saying that we're getting a special edition of Prom Night too, which deserves it. It's my second favorite slasher of all time, Prom Night. I just loved it. So, like I said, I give My Bloody Valentine 10 out of 10. The look of the killer was awesome. I love the mining mask and everything. So, great characters, great acting, everything, man. Flawless victory, 10 out of 10, baby. Woo! So, yeah, that pretty much covers it, guys. So, thanks a lot, Horror Squad, for getting me to be part of this My Bloody Valentine review. So, if you want to do the remake sometime down the line, you guys know where to find me. So, I'll be happy to do anything you guys ask. So, thanks a lot, guys, for having me part of this. It's an honor to be part of this video of yours for My Bloody Valentine. So, you guys rock. So, hope you like this My Bloody Valentine video. So, bye-bye.